They should have been on exercise in Canada, but COVID put an end to those plans. Instead, 5 rifles and their supporting armour are here on Salisbury Plain, getting ready to deploy to NATO's eastern flank.
What we've got here is a bespoke validation of our mission readiness. So there are all sorts of people from across the army who've come in to help train us, mentor us, and ensure that we're ready to meet our objectives overseas.
After 5 weeks on the ranges, 3 of the battalion's companies are each now spending a week in the field being assessed. Along with their own Warrior fighting vehicles, there's also some big armour here in the form of Challenger 2 main battle tanks of the Queen's Royal Hussars.
This week is to replicate what the type of training we would have been doing if we were to go to Batters. Obviously, due to the COVID situation and flight restrictions, that was cancelled. So to prepare us in order for our future operational tour in Estonia at the end of the year, we've had to rejig and do this training in England.
So I'm a dismount commander, so I deploy from the back, and I've got about 5 men under my section. And what we do is, when it comes to any FEWAFs or any wood blocks or anything like that, we just take the positions and then mount back up into the Warrior.
900 British troops are based in Estonia on Operation Cabrit, leading a NATO battle group alongside Danish, French and Estonian forces.
Okay, release the handbrake, keep your foot on the foot brake, mate.
The Rifles were last there 3 years ago, but thanks to COVID-19, the training for this deployment has been rather different.
Trying to operate a field army and conduct exercises like this in the midst of a coronavirus crisis is quite a tall order. Now, the Army's got around this whole issue of social distancing by creating combat bubbles, if you like. Take the Warrior vehicle here. The 3 crew of it, the gunner, the commander and the driver, plus the 6 soldiers in the back, the dismounts, effectively form their own bubble. They will live, they will work, they will eat all together as a team, and as far as possible they will stay distanced from other soldiers in the company.
And to help with that social spacing, the Rifles are using a simple but very clever idea.
So we have cohorts, so in platoons and companies. So obviously, as a platoon, we're a close-knit team. We're going to be around each other all the time. Sometimes, especially in the Warriors, we can't avoid being away from 2 metres apart. So by wearing the bands, we can identify ourselves and other people that we can be around, and keeps us safe that way.
With sappers from 22 Engineer Regiment on hand to clear the mock minefield, the obstacles are quickly lifted and tossed aside, allowing the main force to head towards the enemy positions and start the battle proper. The Rifles deploy to Estonia this autumn and will be spending the winter in the Baltics in conditions that can be pretty harsh.
Yeah, it should be quite good. Obviously, there's a lot of change from when we first went out there. The exercises we did when we were out there were good and also very challenging for men. This time around we're going in the winter, so it's a different fighting environment, and the boys are going to have to learn how to fight in Arctic conditions.
The battle goes on well into the night, the troops and armour moving through the woodblock, clearing the enemy, just as they would if they did this for real. A chance to check they're combat ready and fully prepared for their return back to the Baltics. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.